Yo, what's up everybody? It's Peace-I. Welcome to another video. As you can see in the title, we have an update to my whole leg situation. I briefly spoke about how I was involved in a hit and run collision when I was riding my motorcycle, and I did break my tibia in half. The bone, the top part actually broke through the skin, and it was hanging out of the skin when the ambulance came to pick me up. I had surgery the next day, and a titanium rod was put inside the bone and held in place with a few screws. And I do have x-rays from my x-ray from December 6th, which was over a month ago, and from yesterday as well. And I just wanted to show you guys my progress since I posted the initial x-rays when I first got them as a community post, just for whoever cared. So I wanted to just give you guys an update since I have this platform and I get to talk to people that want to hear me. Quick recap. Let me just hide my personal information. So this was from December 6th. How can I hide this? Just a generic piece of paper. Yes, this envelope will work. All right. Just so you guys don't try and come find me. All right, so here is the December 6th x-ray. You can see the two screws. The front you can't see very much, but you can at least see the screws and the titanium rod, but you can't see the separation between the bone. You can fairly see it like in this area. But the side view is where it's really at. So for the side view, you can see this large gap where the top bone separated from the bottom bone. You see that gap. The doctor called it a spiral fracture or something. But yeah, so that was the separation. And then a month of progress. Let's take a look here. So this is the one from yesterday, Friday, January 17th. We're in January. You can see the front, there's still a little bit of an area there. You can see it a lot better in the side view. So let me go ahead and show you the side view. Do you guys see it? Do you see that right there? It has not healed at all in 1 month and 1 week. It has not healed at all. The doctor's concerned. He's telling me if there's no visible growth within the next 3 months, that he'd be inclined to recommend a bone graft from my femur onto that bone. Another surgery. I'm not going under again if I don't have to. But as you can see, let me show the side pictures side by side. All right, so the one in this hand is from it was from a month ago. All right, so this one's from a month ago, and this one's from yesterday. It almost looks worse. He asked me what I eat and if I'm getting enough calcium, enough meat. And I'm like, yeah. He approves of my diet. So I'm not 100% sure what's going on. The pain has gotten better over time, and I'm able to limp around and whatnot. But I can't be on my feet for too long. One of the main reasons I wanted to give this update is to show that not everything goes according to plan every single time. But my goals that I stated at the beginning of the year in one of my first videos this year, to run 6 miles this year and to get my summer body back down to 165 pounds, muscular, six-pack and everything, those are still on the board. I'm still going to do that. If it takes me not eating for 2 weeks straight, fine. If it takes me 6 hours to run that 6 miles, I don't care. I will achieve as many of those 7 goals as possible. So don't let stuff get you down. If things don't work out the way that you want it to work out. Because if you're watching this video, at least you're alive. And it could be a lot worse than whatever you're dealing with right now. I've been thinking a lot about the accident recently, and I replay it in my head sometimes. And it gets clearer over time, not less clear, which is how I think that it should be going. But anyway, I already made a separate video rehashing those events. I'll briefly describe what's been going through my head. I'm riding my motorcycle. I see the car approaching very quickly. It makes contact with my leg. I'm shot up into the air, and then immediately I knew that it hurt immediately. It's the impact of the car that actually caused my bone to basically shatter and break through my skin, which the doctor iterates every single time I visit him that it would have had to have been incredible force in order to do that. Because he said not only the skin is very tough, but the bone is also pretty strong. He actually had to do some stuff that I'm not going to get into to my bone in order to properly equip the bone with the titanium rod. But essentially he said that it's a very thick bone, and I'm pretty sure it's because of all of the exercises and whatnot that I've been doing over my life. Between running and different martial arts for several years and weightlifting, I've developed extremely thick, hard, strong bones. And that impact was a vicious one. As I'm flying through the air, I know something's wrong, and I'm just hoping that I survive the landing, because I survived the impact. It's the landing that I wanted to worry about. Luckily, I was wearing my helmet, as I mentioned. I have it as a trophy above the china cabinet over there, right out of frame. But then I started the rolling once I made impact with the ground. And with the helmet on, you can't really see anything that's going on. I don't even remember if I had my eyes open or closed. But essentially, I was just bracing myself for the roll. I rolled what felt like forever, honestly. At least 6 times, I want to say. Maybe 8. And I finally stopped, and it was just excruciating pain. I was just a mangled mess on the ground, looking up at the sky, thinking, holy cannoli, I'm alive. I was very happy about that, I'm not going to lie. But boy, did it hurt. I do not recommend breaking a bone ever. I'm laying on my back, trying to figure out how to get my helmet off, because I can't move my right arm. My right shoulder was dislocated from that, and now when I do bench press or most tasks, it hurts. But it has gotten better, a lot better. Sometimes it does hurt more than my leg does, though, which is interesting. I finally managed to get my helmet off with my left hand, which can actually still move. And that's when people started to, gather around and talk to me, and eventually call an ambulance. But my right leg was in such excruciating pain, I had to basically maneuver my left leg underneath of it to give it support. So I had my legs up in the air because it was just so unbelievably painful. What's it called? Yeah, I knew something was up because my shoe had flung off. I guess if I didn't tie my shoelaces tight enough, I was wearing gym shoes, not protecting my ankle, but luckily I didn't have like a shattered ankle bone or like just scraped off. My knees and legs were pretty beat up from the roll. My jeans were just shredded. They eventually got cut off in the ambulance. I was asking them not to cut my stuff, but they cut through my underwear and my shirt. I managed to get my coats off at least. With the dislocated shoulder, by the way. Oh, man. But yeah, besides that, I'm healing good. Yeah, it was just really painful. I don't recommend doing it. And it's not healing as should be expected. But this is a very slow healing bone. But yeah, sorry my thoughts were all over the place. It's just, I just wanted to get that out because I've been sitting on this for about 24 hours since the last x-ray. And to see no progress was, it didn't make me happy. Let's just put it at that. But I will heal. And I will run again. And it will be this calendar year. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the update. Too bad it wasn't a good one. But I'm still hopeful. And I'm still strong. And I will defeat this. I still do tasks. I haven't missed one day of work because of this accident. Luckily, I don't have a manual labor job, which would change things a lot. Especially since I just got back to work from paternity leave. But this year's going great. I just had my birthday week last week, and I had a very big presentation that went very well with the executives. So I'm just fine. And now I'm cooking up some ribs in the oven. But yeah, that's my story. That's the update. Subscribe for more updates. Bye.